The man charged with kidnapping a 13-year-old girl in Wisconsin and killing her parents says that he did just that. I'm Lindsey Boetsch. That's topping your national news this morning. Hope you're having a good Wednesday morning. I'm Lindsey Boetsch, and we continue to follow that breaking news. Right now, we know that there's one person dead, another in critical condition. There are 4 others in the hospital. This is after a shooting on Spring Park and Emerson Street near Wacko's Gentlemen's Club. A Hawaii man who suffered a heart attack during January's false missile scare is now suing the state. He says if emergency management workers hadn't waited so long to send out an all-clear message, he might have been okay. Now, they savagely tweeted, quote, "A lot of armchair kickers are on here saying they could hit that field goal, which we find doubtful. If you're going to sit there on your throne of potato chips and vape pens and criticize this dude's athleticism, get real."
Okay, I like where they took it.
A young mother is dead. She was shot while visiting Jacksonville, and the circumstances surrounding her killing are a mystery. No.
Self-flying cars,
I don't know
self-driving
about
flying
that.
cars.
Have you heard what your buddy Elon Musk has to say about those?
Elon Musk is doing all kinds of incredible things.
Oh, so he's saying no.
Yeah, because and his point is, when you think about a helicopter, think about all that air movement and the loud noises that that air creates. So there would be a
Musk is next level.
Lawmakers in the House will vote to reopen departments that will help farmers and people who rely on food stamps. And winter vacation is over for thousands of students across the First Coast this morning. Back to school for Baker, Bradford, Clay, Columbia, Duval, Nassau counties. You know, he's right. We've been talking about this, and we saw some severe weather this past weekend. We're going to be watching for that on Sunday, but let's talk about tonight, because tonight's going to be A-okay.
Very, I got to go back to my...
But one of our top stories this morning, new documents tell us that a 7-year-old boy who was shot and killed during a drive-by shooting last February was actually shot by a relative. Representative Steve King of Iowa is no longer a part of the several committees that he was on. This includes Judiciary, Agriculture, and Small Business committees, and it's because of some recent comments about white nationalism. Well, Raines High School is celebrating back-to-back state championships tonight. If we don't have the Jags, we at least have high school football. Last night in Orlando, the Vikings beat the same team that they played in last year's title game, outlasting the Cocoa Tigers 27-13. A pizza delivery driver is okay after she was robbed on the job by 2 teenagers in St. Augustine. He was my best friend. The Green Cove Springs man who made that statement is talking about the man known as one of the world's most ruthless and notorious mobsters, James Whitey Bulger. Hello there. I thought it was if you give a moose a muffin, not if you give a moose a key card to the building, but that's neither here nor there. This guy wandered into Alaska Regional Hospital because, you know, where else? Just snacking on some greenery at the entrance there. After about 10 minutes, the moose dines and dashes, making his way out of the hospital. So how did he get in, you might ask? Well, the doors of the hospital were stuck open because of the cold. It's only 8 degrees in Anchorage on Monday when this all happened, and he just moseys on out, if you will.
I love how the officer's just standing back like, he'll make his way out on his own.